Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation Boston. It's Germany, and we are on to turn 6 as I move the turn marker. 57 to spend. We're going to advance the battleship one stage. We got a militia, saving a buck, infantry, airborne, medium armor, mechanized infantry, another airborne, a marine, 2 infantry, medium bomber, and we're going to wrap it up with, I think I mentioned that infantry in Paris, infantry and 2 cavalry. And that is pretty much it. All right. Get rid of this French money. We won't have that again. Let's roll some tech. Mechanized, radar, long range, factories. So we need 3 7s and an 8. And let's roll them up. Well, we got 2. We got factories and advanced mech. Yeah. All right, so mech and factory. So that's good news. What turn is this? 6. Okay, so we go on to the next stage 2 text next turn. All right, or stage 3. All right, well, that's the best we could do. That wasn't good enough, but that's what it is. All right, let's move on to combat, which is we are going to go into Belgium, Denmark, Lithuania, and Warsaw again. And let's dole out the aircraft first here. We got a fighter from Hungary, 1, 2, 3. He has a movement of 1 left. And then we have from Western Germany, 1, 2. He'll have a movement of 3 left. That'll be a fighter. We have a tactical coming out of Western Germany. He's going into that C zone. I don't know what it is. Can't find it. It's somewhere. A11. There's a defense ship there for, before we attack it, this battle cruiser comes out and zips over here. The coastal sub will come over 1. So those 2 units will attack that, being the screening force, I guess. We have a fighter coming from Western Germany into Denmark. And last but not least, we have a fighter and a medium bomber coming into Belgium. And our strat bomber will be doing nothing this turn, unfortunately. It is what it is. All right, so we've got 2 transports here. We're going to grab a marine from Western Germany, infantry from Western Poland, light armor from Eastern Germany, and the 2 transports will go in. We'll have 2 bombards with the battleship, the battle cruiser, and hopefully that knocks it out and we've wasted all this extra firepower. All right, let me stack that chip. Going into Warsaw will be 3 infantry, 3 artillery. I was going to bring my armor and stuff in, but it's at a reduced rate, so it's probably not worth the risk. So let's turn them the other direction. Let's have the cavalry come 1, 2 into Denmark with a medium armor, 1, 2. So those 3 units attacking Denmark. Going into Belgium, we'll airdrop this airborne onto Fort Ebamel, and then the 2 infantry will walk in. I'm just going to set them over here. Oh, you know what? I got all those units in Paris. 1 of the infantry goes north into Denmark, just in case there's a casualty. All right, so 1 infantry from Western Germany, the airborne, will be airdropped in. I'm going to put that air transport there, so it'll remind me to roll that at a 3. All right, we do have a mechanized that'll come in. Or do we? Yeah, and then from Eastern Germany, 1, 2 will be the medium armor and the mechanized. All right, so coming up from Paris will be the 2 mobile self-propelled artillery. I just dropped something. It sounded like a chip. The motorized will tow the other artillery, and I believe that will be it. So that gives us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units plus 2 aircraft. Hopefully that's enough, right? Hopefully. All right, anything else I want to do different? I don't think so. I think we're good. We're ready to roll some dice. Let's see if I'll put in this tray here in Africa. All right. So, oh, we do. It's marked. Our 2 subs will come up into A-19 in convoy. And then our sub over here in the Pacific will just convoy where it's at in P-63. All right, so let's convoy first, obviously. Yes, we must do that. All right, that'll be the British dice, and that will be the German dice. So on the Anzac convoy line, we get 5 to 1, so that is maxed at 2. I wish I'd have rolled that on the other line. So 2 damage there from the Anzacs. Oh, that's a 5. Doggone it. Oh, this is crazy. Sorry for all that weird movement. All right, 2 damage there. Let's save that 5 for over here. All right, so sub number 1 in A-19. So that'll be 7 to 4. So that is 3 damage. All right, somewhere in the box is a 3. I know it. There it is. So 3 from this first sub. Sub number 2. And that's 2, 4 more. So that maxes out at 5. So that is 5 from Britain and 2 from Anzac. All right, moving on to regular combat. I guess we'll just start here in Belgium and work our way around. So it doesn't matter what order they go in. So Belgium, we have 3 first strikes. And we get 1. So one of those chips comes off. All right. From the Belgian side was this motorized, because I think there's a mountain here from this direction. So the mountain or the motorized will be at a 2 or a 1. Too bad. The infantry came from the other direction, and that'll be at a 2. Oh no, it's boosted. Boosted to a 3. So the infantry and the airborne, both 3s. There's 1 hit. The 2 mechs are not 2 mechs, 2 advanced. They're not advanced, they're regular mechanized infantry. So I guess they are mechs. Will be at 3. There's another hit. Then we got the medium armor at a 6. There's the 3rd hit. And we didn't bring those planes for nothing, so let's do the fighter at 6 and the bomber at 7. Oh, nice. We should attack something important. So they're all gone. There's 3 that get to fire back. 2 hits. Well, that's a stinker. I want to keep my airborne, but wait a minute. I'm looking over here. I bought 2. We'll lose the airborne. All right, so the airborne and infantry bite the dust. And we take Belgium with 2 mechs, 1 medium armor, 2 self-propelled artillery, 1 motorized. All right. Next, we'll go up to that sea battle. I have a coastal sub at a 2, which is a first strike. That's the end of that battle. So that guy's gone. Into Denmark, we have no first strikes. So we've got an infantry, looking for a river, no river. Infantry at 2. We've got a cavalry at 3. And we got a fighter and a medium armor at 6. Oh my gosh, no hits. Defense of a 2 from the militia. Whew! All right, starting over. Infantry at 2. Cavalry at 3. Fighter and medium armor at 6. There's our hit, thank goodness. Militia defends at a 2. Doggone it. Losing infantry. Oh, man. All right, so next we've got Lithuania, which is 2 bombards. We've got a battle cruiser at a 3. And that's the end of that battle. All right. So we didn't need all that firepower. We could have used that fighter in Warsaw. All right, Warsaw, the final chapter. We have 3 artillery. Couldn't just be easy, could it? All right, so we got 3 infantry, boosted to a 3. And then we got 1 fighter. Oh, come on. All right, coming back at us is an infantry at a 5. Sheesh. Makes you want to just punch something. It really does. All right, round 2. We have 5 at 3. 2 2s, thank goodness. All right, the Polish infantry returning fire. God, unbelievable. All right, well, Warsaw falls, but man, that was painful. Painful. I'm sweating up a storm. All right, so Britain will go down 1, and Germany goes up 1. But Germany goes up 2, 3, 5. So Germany goes up 5. Did I count that right? 2, 3, 4, 5. And Britain goes down 1. However, they go back up 1 for Belgium. So we go to 41. All right. Put that marker down there in Belgium. Let's land some planes. Well, this militia is going to walk from East Germany to West Germany. This fighter has 1 left. He'll land in West Poland. This fighter has 3 left. He'll go back to West Germany. This fighter goes back to West Germany from Denmark. Fighter from... what did we build? We bought a medium bomber. I'm just going to maybe send him back to Paris, or send him to Paris. So that fighter goes from Belgium to Paris. Medium bomber comes back to, what is that, Western Germany. Or do I want, let's put all 3 fighters in Western Germany. Not that I think there's an attack coming, but I think it's just safer. All right. So... the air transport also goes back to Western Germany. Or wait a minute, I'm building the airborne in Berlin. Yeah, that'll just have to work. Maybe I'll switch out one of those infantry. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Thinking on the fly here. All right, so here in Belgium, you know what? Let's just move the Manstein card here into Belgium, and in Paris is these 5 units, of which I'm railing 4 of them. All right, so in Belgium will be the motorized artillery, 2 self-propelled artillery, medium armor, and 2 mechanized infantry. Because all my casualties are high. All right. Oh, we got to land this tactical bomber. He comes back into Western Germany as well. That sub can stay out there. More power to attack him if you want. Well, yeah, we got our hit. That guy's gone. So Warsaw has an infantry, 2 artillery, self-propelled artillery. Lithuania has a light armor, a marine, and an infantry. Ooh, that was almost bad. All right, so in Spain, we'll do nothing. Vichy will do nothing. So we'll roll for their recruitment. Here is Vichy. I believe that's good, right? Got 1, 2. I don't think you count the other ones. So we'll put a unit in Madagascar, which will be what? A Foreign Legion. Onto Spain, which is 7. Oh, crust. All right. So that's it for there. I think all we have left to do is place our units. We're going to activate Central Romania. So that'll move Germany up 3. That goes up to 44. And we have to roll. Let's roll some Russians. They get a D12 income increase. Below, 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 below. I swear. Oh man, what a kick in the... Oh, that... Damn it. 26. Jeez. Depart from me, you cursed dice. All right, well, let's place our goods. Our militia goes here in Aquitaine. Paris gets an infantry. Oh, we forgot the rail. I see the rail marker. So 2 light armor and 2 cavalry will rail here to Slovakia. All right, leaving 1 light armor and then the infantry I just placed. But there is no means of it being attacked, so I'm good for a turn, right? All right, so I'm going to put 2 airborne here in Western Germany, which means I got to rearrange some of the other units. The medium bomber goes in Western Germany. So that's 3 units. The marine goes in Western Germany along with an infantry, so that's the 5. All right, so that means I've got an infantry that I got to put in Berlin instead of the airborne. East Germany gets a medium armor and a mechanized. And then last but not least, in Bavaria will be an infantry and 2 cavalry. And we got to move up our battleship to stage 2. All right. That is it. Let's collect our money, which is significantly different now. We are up to 44, so that is 35, 40, 44. We have 4 from Vichy, 3 from Sweden, and now 3 from Romania. So that's 10. That's 54 is the total income, which kind of blows. We're going to have to see what we can do to... Oh, but we saved 1, so that gives us 55. Almost what we had with the Paris money. All right, that's it. Let's do a recap. No change in Spain or Vichy. 2 subs in A19, 5 damage. A11's a coastal sub. I don't know what that is here. And the A12 is a battleship, battle cruiser, torpedo boat destroyer, coastal defense ship, 2 transports. Lithuania is infantry, marine, light armor. Warsaw, self-propelled artillery, 2 artillery, infantry. Slovakia is infantry, 2 cavalry, 2 light armor. Hungary's 2 infantry. I wonder if I was going to move that Slovakian infantry that didn't do nothing. I think I am. I think I'm going to move him over to Austria. So 1 infantry in Austria. Slovakia is 2 cavalry, 2 light armor. West Poland is a fighter. East Germany is a medium armor, mechanized. Berlin is an infantry. Bavaria is an infantry, 2 cavalry. Paris is infantry, light armor. Aquitaine is a militia. This is all predicated because there's no airborne. If somehow I missed an airborne, then I'm going to send that fighter over here from Belgium to Paris, but I don't think I need it there. All right, Western Germany, 2 airborne, 1 marine, 1 infantry, 1 militia, 1 seaplane, 1 air transport, 2 medium bombers, 1 strategic bomber, 1 tactical bomber, 3 fighters. Denmark is a cavalry and a medium armor. And last but not least, in Belgium is 2 self-propelled artillery, 1 medium armor, 2 mechanized, motorized, and a regular artillery. And then on convoy in P63 is a sub with 2 damage. And I think that is it. Yeah, Romania, it's just the setup because nothing can move. All right, that is it for Germany. And next up will be Russia, who got a bunch of money for nothing.